Story 1. Slept with your ex literal days after I tell you I love you? No, I don't want the ceramic coffee mug you bought me for Father's Day.
I was dating this girl for a little while. I have kids, she has kids, and it was all good for quite a while. She did tell me right off the bat that she still lives with her ex for financial reasons. Neither of them could afford to move out and she wants nothing to do with him. I did tell her I was a little uncomfortable about it and a little jealous, but I've been there before with my kid's mom, so I decided to trust her. I know, silly me. Last week she came over to my house on Friday, and stayed the night, and left to go to her niece's birthday party wearing my coat. While she was here, I told her that I love her, and she said it back. Then she went out with her friend to the bar Saturday night, and then came back to my house and cuddled up next to me in bed. Sunday morning she left and really didn't talk to me a whole lot. She said she felt bad after she went to the bar but wouldn't elaborate why. Not like she was hungover, like she didn't feel good about herself, and I told her that she deserved to cut loose every now and then, before correcting me saying that she had fun but then dropped the conversation. I was getting kind of tired of carrying the conversation and being told she didn't want to talk about what was bothering her, so I went to bed. The next day she told me she did something bad and that she wanted to avoid me until it all blew over. Obviously, I poked and prodded until she told me what it was, and she said she wanted to talk to me about it in person, but I told her it was a bad idea, and she finally admitted she slept with her ex. It had nothing to do with the bar, but she needed male validation and it felt like I didn't care after I went to bed and that she was so sorry. She's moving back in with her mom and that I could have the code to her phone. I told her that she told me I had nothing to worry about and yet she jumped on his dick the second I got tired of carrying the conversation, so I wanted my coat back and that she should drop it off when I wasn't home. She did, and she left a mug that she bought me for Father's Day, as well as a letter telling me again how sorry she was and that she didn't want to lose me. The worst part is that I liked the mug, but the thought of her with him filled me with blind rage, so I smashed it, put it in a box, wrote her name on it and tossed it into her front yard. No, I'm not going to forgive you for sleeping with an ex that you swore I had nothing to worry about, the same one who you fight with constantly and talk bad about at every turn. I'm not coming back. I don't want your damn mug. I sincerely hope you feel like crap over the whole thing. Edit, looks like she found the package. I got a text from her that says I'm sorry. I freaking mean it. I freaking hate myself enough as it is. You really didn't have to drop the mug smashed up in the middle of my yard. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I have hated myself every freaking second since. I'm sorry. I want to make it up to you. I didn't mean for it to sound like I was blaming you. None of it was your fault. I'm sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry, Idranedmefish77, to which I replied, go frick a cactus, before blocking her number and all of her socials. Thanks everyone.
Comment 1. Imagine dating someone where you have to be at your best every single day of your life or she's gonna go have sex with other guys. I had a tough day at work, honey. I'm just gonna chill and watch TV. Okay, I'll head out to have sex with my ex.
Comment 2. Good call. I doubt that would have been the last time she needed male validation. Comment 3. The worst part is I liked the mug priorities.
Comment 4. So, you tried to get her to talk about why she felt bad after going to the bar, but she wouldn't, and you ended up just going to bed. Then she had sex with her ex? What a weirdo. Makes me think she did something less than admirable at the bar, too. Comment 5. She doesn't OP, or at least not for the reasons you hope she does. Forget as much of her as you can.
Comment 6. At least you got out before she tried to pin the ex's baby on you.
Story 2. Got to completely freak out my dad.
This happened many years ago, but I still laugh when I think about it. My mom died when I was a teenager and my father started dating not long after. He assumed we would be upset, so for some reason he thought the best way to handle it was to shock us. He met with my sister and his new GF and proceeded to tell her how they have great sex. My sister was disgusted, but was able to keep a straight face and immediately called to warn me because I was next. Sat down with them in a restaurant and sure enough, my dad starts to tell me how they were having sex. She was a nice woman, I liked her a lot, and she was obviously so embarrassed by this. Before he had a chance to even finish his sentence, I said that's great. I had amazing sex just last night too. I proceeded to describe it. In very graphic detail. Bodily fluids and all. My father turned beet red and yelled, "I don't want to hear about that." Guess what? Neither do I. His GF laughed so hard, wine shot out of her nose. They ended up getting married, and this is our fave story to tell on holidays, to my father's chagrin.
Comment 1. WTF is wrong with your father? That's ridiculous and disrespectful to the woman. Comment 2. Many years ago, as a live-at-home college student, my mother would ask where I had been the night prior, so I would tell her. She learned to stop asking.
Comment 3. Props to you and your sis. What a weird AF solution your dad somehow thought was going in the plus column. Comment 4. Your dad is lucky she stuck around.
Comment 5. Your dad, they're already gonna hate me dating, how can I make them hate me even more? Comment 6. Thanks, Dad. I hope she can cook. They've all got vaginas.
Story 3. Politics and work meetings? I hope you like your new TV settings.
We're way under budget at work, which means employees will probably get a very small to no bonus this year. The CEO of our company keeps brushing it off and blaming it on the weather. So instead of talking about business outlook, strategies, etc., we spend a lot of our meeting on distractions like asking every employee to answer. What did you do this weekend? What's your favorite music album? Talking about US politics, culture, war, Trump, Biden, LGBT, immigrants, crime, etc. Well, I love fun time as much as the next guy, but I also have a universal remote in my phone, and I've been fricking with the CEO's flow by turning off the TV as he starts going on his political rants. I also went into all the TVs in the office and inverted the color scheme, changed the languages to Korean, Greek, etc., and set an automatic turn-off feature 7 days a week. Nobody has any idea what's going on, and sure as hell that idiot doesn't either.
Comment 1. Mark my words, no one will get a bonus and all these TVs will get replaced because they think they are malfunctioning.
Comment 2. You are evil. Comment 3. Lock out the phone news channels and set a parental lock. Comment 4. I like your style, dude.
Comment 5. What an ID 10T. 2 of the things never to talk about at work are religion and politics. And I never talk about personal issues/home life at work. I don't do office politics/gossip. The people at work are my coworkers, not friends/family.
Comment 6. I assembled an electronic device that will turn off almost any TV. It's great to take to places that have Fox News on.